7:15 on a Saturday. And I have to get up. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so you look at get ready with me. Because I have, oh my gosh, I'm chopped. But anyways, I have somewhere to be today. So yeah, I'm just going to like go do some stuff. Bye. Yeah, so that's that. Now I'm gonna like clean up the mess here because if you cannot see, I'm gonna be lower a bit. Yeah, if you can currently not see this you don't like it. So yeah, the sun is burning and it's like currently 7 in the morning. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that.
Voiceover time. So there's just something about clearing a clean space that just resets you. These dishes, I dried them overnight, no towel, no bacteria transferring onto them, just the gravity doing its work. And that's actually the cleaner way of doing it. You're welcome. Obviously, the thing about me is that I'm very sensitive to my environment, and like my state of mind will always come first. So I will clean up no matter what. And clutter is just like something making your nervous system work overtime. So clean first, before the to-do list, before the content, before anything. And I think you needed to see it too.
Well, now that we're done with that, we're definitely going to move on to me. I'm gonna start preparing the pancakes, and I'm gonna have one of my brothers take over because I actually have something I need to do. Like today, I need to go get ready. So yeah.
No milk, none, zero, zilch, nada. I don't know how many languages I can say it in, but there was no milk. So whilst I'm chopping the grapes, I'm gonna tell you something. Yes, I am an old enough woman to go get milk on my own, but I didn't want to. And frankly, I didn't have the time for it. So I decided to improvise. I got myself everything that I needed, and I put my eggs on the stove, started baking the powder and doing all of this. I know that it looks like it's a lot of work to be chopping those grapes, but I took my apricot yogurt, my dried fruit granola, and I mixed it up and made a hearty breakfast because it's not an option for me, it's protocol. And sometimes you just gotta work with what you have. It's usually not.
So now that I'm done with the preparation for breakfast and the kitchen is moderately clean, I get to leave it. And well, the next part of the program is to go out. I'm sorry about the picture quality. As you can see, there is different densities to my my places. So the first thing I'm gonna do now is for since I'm going out. So that's something. I'm going out in a bit. So I'm just gonna like get ready and then I will catch you up later. So yeah, y'all are gonna get ready, but like without me.
So whilst I was off camera, I was lotioning. I'm a Nivea girly through and through, so yeah, head to toe, non-negotiable. And then I spritz my Good Girl Velvet because smelling expensive is a personality trait. I stand by that. You can't make me see it otherwise, and I just loved it myself, you know. And afterwards, ladies and gentlemen, I present you my breakfast: my yogurt bowl, my lemon tea because I hate milk in my tea, my bread with melted cheese, my baked beans, and boiled egg, chef's kiss. And after all that, I took my purse and we're going out. So first things first, you see the stunt, don't try it at home, kids. My dad was so ready to leave that the car was already moving and I was still negotiating with the door. Automatic cars are efficient until they're not. We survived barely, but can we also talk about that sky? Why is it so blue? But yeah, it was so good, and I was not expecting it to be this clear, this open, and this genuinely beautiful, because the outside world just decides to be stunning and you have to let it win, like literally. So ladies and gents, what we're about to drive into is what we call Pestalozzi Academy, my old school, and honestly I have what I can only describe as a complicated situationship with this place. High school was, in other words, or better lack of an experience. You know the thing when you survive it and then somehow miss it, but yeah, you just don't want to talk about it? Yeah, that's me. But I'm not here for the nostalgia. I'm actually here for something that actually matters. My friend is hosting a conference on mental health through Let's Talk ZU Network, and I am so for it, because anything self-love, your girl is gonna be there. And if you have anything to learn. The link is going to be down below on it. And so now we're walking to the venue. But yeah, as you can clearly see, that was my friend's shoes making a little cameo in there. And I'll just say that the thing about surrounding yourself with people who do things is that it rubs off you. When your friends move with purpose, you move with purpose too. Supporting the people you love isn't just about kindness. It comes back to you in ways you don't always see coming. And show up for the people you love. Genuinely, it matters. And so this was our venue, and we started with prayer because that's just how we do it. You don't walk into something meaningful without acknowledging the one who made it possible. Non-negotiable. So now the room was beautiful. Women showed up. Women always show up for themselves, for each other, for the conversation, but the men were fewer, and I noticed that. So if you are a man watching this right now, I see you in the comments, and I am saying that you need to start showing up for yourself. Thank you.
So let's talk the business way. Youth led, youth product, youth led. So young Zambians are close. A network of youth across Zambia, which aims to raise awareness of mental health, break stigma, and also just empower youth in terms of leadership, advocacy, and also offers a safe space for growth and mentorship. Yeah, so I think that's a bit about this too. Without wasting much of our time already, I'll definitely use it.
And that's my friend, y'all. Go support. The link is down below. So what you see here is literally a Venn diagram of the 3 things that directly affect your mental health: your relationship, your career, and your finances. And the magic in between is where they overlap. So that's what we're basically being taught today, and it was so informative.
Let's Talk Z Youth Network, where we basically had the most informative 3 hours of our life, where we had a guest speaker, Patience Mupemo, and she was basically talking to us about navigating trauma. From this, I've learned a lot, especially on how our mental health is something that's very important, and it's important for us to grow and learn along the way. And I highly encourage that everybody learns a thing or two on mental health. So yeah.
So now I just came back home, and I literally have somewhere I need to go. Right after this, I have an exhibition that I must go to. Find that I am literally not spending my entire holiday home probably, but I will be back in time for dinner, and you're gonna want to stay for dinner. Yeah, so like that's like afternoon, right? And I am on my way to Alliance Française. I really hope I'm saying Alliance Française. I really hope I'm saying this right, but I think we're going with this car. I'm not sure which one, but yeah. So yes. My way now. Kind of excited. I haven't done this before. I haven't really been on an exhibition before, so I really do not know what I'm doing. At the same time, I really hope it's something that teaches me something, something different, something new. Okay, this bit is so wholesome to me because this is Poop Warrior. That is the name I named her by, and she earned it. She just lives here in our yard and unbothered, sovereign, and can we just take a moment to look at those eyes? She's literally everything. And then there's the black one, the younger, messier, doing whatever it wants. She's rolling around. She was asking for me to pet her, but I couldn't, because she's a diva, a messy, dirty, but absolutely convinced she deserves the world diva. But honestly, I respect it. But again, I was a woman on business, so the sun found me. Caramel skin, obsidian eyes, natural light doing what filters we could do. And before you come for me, sunlight is genuinely good for you. It regulates your mood, boosts your vitamin D, and supports your sleep cycle. Your body is literally designed to receive it. So go outside, let the sun see you, and you might be surprised what you look like when the light hits you right. And while you're out there, just breathe. That counts as self-care too. And then there's this view, the sun, the air, the kind of quiet that reminds you the world actually is really beautiful when you slow down enough to notice it. I think we forget that sometimes, that just being outside is nourishing. Fresh air, open sky, and your own 2 feet moving through the world. In this case, me in a car. That is enough. You're enough. And even on days when nothing feels finished or figured out, just keep moving. The rest is going to come. That sun kiss, girl, no. And we've arrived. And yes, I did struggle to say that just now. I don't know, I've been struggling for years, 6 years to be exact, of me studying French, and I still don't know what I'm doing. But it's fine. It is fine. I'll learn. I'm still learning. I'm in the in-between. Now I'm learning to be okay with that.
So pretty. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, I'm currently actually here with my dad, but I want to show you him. Anyways.
Anyways, whilst I was there, I ended up meeting one of my old seniors from high school. Genuine words, small world, you know. And so yeah, they were basically telling me about the concert that was gonna happen later on, and this is us moving to like throughout the exhibition. So then there's this thing which is basically an illustration of the drainage system and it was such informative things going on, but I had to cut it short because like a baby then came into like my view, so I had to leave.
Yeah, so basically that's what we are. But also we sell indigenous trees. If you want to plant a tree at your farm, at your plot.
Home after all of that. Oh my gosh, it was such an experience. I'm not even gonna lie, it was so fun. And yeah, like I said, always trying to find new ways and trying to see new ways of like just living my life or learning a little bit more, and I had so much fun. I was not able to film some of the interactions, but I did make sure to show. But yeah, anyways, it was so good and it was just so fun, and I learned so much about like conservation of nature. It's like today I've just been on a roll learning some new things. Oh my gosh. But yeah, what I'm about to do is that I'm literally just gonna change my bonnet, and I am definitely going to like, okay, I'm gonna change my bonnet first, and then I'm going to go to the kitchen. Today I'm making salsa with chicken stew and rape. And yeah, that's the finish of my day. Now we're going into the evening, and it's literally less talking, more doing. So I have changed into my bonnet, and yeah, I turned on the light because we definitely need it now. It's turning a little bit dark, and we are now going to the kitchen. And yeah, you can just follow along with me. Today my room's a mess because my sister was the one that was in it for most of the time, and so yeah, we're not gonna be showing a lot of that. But yeah, basically, hi. And as you can clearly see, the kitchen is a mess. So we have to fix that. We're like in the kitchen. I'm first gonna need to like wash the dishes because there are a lot of them, and I also need to take these ones out. And yeah, so I'm currently boiling the chicken. Oh my gosh, currently just boiling the chicken. And yeah, I'll get back to you when it's actually done. Okay, and so I have come to the end of my cleaning spree. As you can clearly see, we are clean, ladies and gentlemen, we are clean. Now we are gonna go into the cooking. Oh my gosh, I've never done this before. But yeah, if anybody asks with the intention of marriage, I don't know how to cook. Okay, yeah, I'm just letting you know so the community is safe. Like I said, on today's menu we have salsa, chicken, stew, and rape. So we're going to start with this. Yeah, anyways, so I'm going to switch angles now. You won't be able to see most of me, but like you'll be able to see the process of me making the rape. Yeah, and in the meantime, the chicken is still boiling. Right, oh, I think it's almost good now. And yeah, trust me, you're gonna want to wait for this one. I don't know, maybe I'll put a recipe in the description, I'm not sure. Yeah.
And this is the part I usually like to protect, me chopping my own vegetables, cooking my own food. It sounds simple, but it's genuinely one of the most self-loving things you can do for yourself. You know exactly what's going in because you're nourishing your body actively and on purpose and not by accident. Your nutrition is part of your health system, and your health system is a non-negotiable.
Yep, and now we have ourselves the finishing touch. See that? The vegetables done, the tomatoes, the peppers, and our onions.
we have ourselves needed. Yep, that is a fine meal. If you cannot tell, I just came from having dinner and it was really good. So yeah, during the time I cried because I might have dropped my phone and the back screen is cracked now. Yeah, so like save money. I don't even know what to like. But yeah. Anyways, so from here on, I'm just gonna like lounge on my bed for a bit, and then I have to go do the evening prayers that we always do as a family, and then afterwards, I have a lot of work to get into. It should be legal, but it's not. But like, yeah, so now I'm just gonna be resting for a bit, and then I will catch you up on what it looks like when I'm working. Bye. So now I am going to like wash my face. I'm not gonna show you guys that because oh, by the way, this right here is my fine vision board. Some of these visions have already come true, crazy enough, but like yeah, anyways, so I'm basically going to be like washing my face first, and then I'm gonna come back and I have a bit of like journaling to do and some stuff. Oh my gosh, look how cute my setup is. Post washing my face, and okay, wait, let me just go turn on the light. Yeah, so post washing my face, I'm gonna put on a face mask and we're just gonna like get into it. And then I was basically using Queen's facial mask. I have a very unconventional way of applying it, I know, but work with me. It's my days anyways. I don't even know why you'll have the right to judge. Anyways, so I was just like applying it because I genuinely love taking care of my skin, because for me it's like something that just makes me feel like I'm loving myself to the maximum. So I've made it a routine, a ritual, whatever you want to call it, that Saturday evenings I am putting on a face mask and I'm doing my work and I'm just like being the person that I need to be. And sometimes my sister even joins in, but that's not that weekend. And of course, dancing spur moment. So we're just gonna ignore that my sister's here, and like I'm literally highlighting her, but we're gonna like ignore her for the rest of this vlog, because yeah, it's almost nighttime, meaning I am literally about to do my last work vlog, and you're gonna be with me in it. So first things first, I usually do is I journal, end of the week journaling, trying to audit my life. You know, we more also this thing dries because I hate the way it doesn't make me speak. And then afterwards I'm probably gonna just like do some light planning for next week's content. I'm not even gonna like delve into a lot of things, so I'm just gonna do some light planning into next week's content, and then afterwards I'm going to like journal for the night, some shadow work, light stuff, you know, journaling. So like yeah, we're just gonna like do that because your girl could make journaling her literal career. You get that? Like, could make it her literal career. I know my handwriting is bad. You don't have to like delve into all that. I think it's just as long as I do good by myself. Yeah. Then afterwards, I'm probably gonna like finish watching a movie with my sister. So yeah, he can just like, I'm probably gonna move and fast forward because like, why not? I can do whatever I want. This is my life. And you're just like
visitors.
And then I journal because that's the part that nobody actually sees. That looks like planning forward, planning ahead, and reflecting behind. So right now what I'm doing is that I'm doing my weekly reflection. It's all about perspective, and one day it can literally feel like everything, and a week gives you like a fuller picture. So I like to go back and see what I've done that week and what's going to be done next. And from there on, I usually go on to do shadow work, which is like its own thing entirely. That's not me journaling, but rather me going into who I am and asking the harder questions. Why did I react the way I did? Where does that pattern come from? And what am I carrying that no longer belongs with me? And you don't mix those things together because they really serve different purposes. Okay, so for this week I've chosen this journal prompts. I usually the 8 journal prompts for the end of the week, right? But I like to clean up and change a bit, so we've chosen this one, simple and easy to do, because yeah, we have a lot of work to do. But like,
Hi, morning y'all. So I just woke up. I think it's currently like 10 a.m. right now. Right, so I just woke up. Yeah, I know it's a little late to wake up, but everybody was still asleep in the house because it's a Sunday and we really have nothing to do, so we just usually just like lay indoors. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna just like draw the curtains, and then afterwards I'm going to go cook, because today we have what we call traditional Sunday, meaning that we have traditional food by the custom of Shona people, just as a way for us to keep in touch with our tradition. Because of that, I'm going to be cooking traditional porridge, which we call water. Like, it's going to be like a bit soury, so we call it water kalira. And afterwards, we say that we're going to cook sweet potatoes, or I don't know the English name, we go the mananga, but yeah, between those two, and that's going to be our breakfast today. And of course tea, because apparently that's a thing that was there before. But yeah, tea, and then afterwards, my sister's judging me right now, but like, yeah, that's tea, but like in Shona it's called gatsike, yeah. And then after that, it was like, and after that, I'm going to be cleaning because it's reset day for me. It might be rest day for everybody else. It's reset day for me. So yeah, come along with me.
and this right here is the moment Sunday morning reset day, where basically we revamp our whole entire environment. So we talked about environment earlier on, but I have to go back and talk about it again because this deserves a full circle moment. Your environment is in constant conversation with your nervous system. Clutter sends signals. Disorder creates low level stress your body is carrying, even when your mind isn't actively registering it. Cortisol, your stress hormone, it rises in chaotic spaces quietly, consistently, and when the cortisol is low, ideas come easy, and I'm a creative, so it's gotta work out like that. So changing your environment, even if it's just refreshing it, switching something up, can genuinely reset how you think and feel, and that gives me so much peace. Looking at this view when I get into my room gives me so much peace, and it makes it so much easier for me to work, and because this is my workspace mostly.
So I am currently clad in what I would call my Sunday morning clothes, which are basically just any clothes I find and I throw on. There is no dedication to it and there is no anything to it, because after this I'm literally just going to go for one of the most hectic baths ever. Look at my semi-neat wardrobe. Yeah, I know I say it's semi-neat for a reason, but yeah. This is like my semi-neat wardrobe. That's something I'm gonna have to redo the shelves as well. But now we go to the kitchen. Okay, so I just finished cleaning up the kitchen. Now things are a little bit in order. Now I am also cooking let me show you. But I think in English it's called a pumpkin. But yeah, so that. Just gonna compress it and pressure a bit, and like that. Do that too. And now I'm gonna do the porridge for research purposes. Anyways, I'm going to be cooking the porridge now, and then I will get back to you when it's all done. And also the tea afterwards. So I'll get back to you when everything's done. Okay, so it is currently 1:30. I just came from eating and having a little snack rest time, because you can't go from one thing to the other. So now I'm going to bath, the everything bath. Yeah, afterwards I have maybe I watch a movie, or I don't know, maybe a nap. It's it's all day now. It's Sunday. So yeah, see y'all. Okay, I just finished everything. I know the skin is fresh, and all my scars and everything shows, and I love it. I literally love it because it shows the fact that I have grown into my skin and to becoming who I am today. And yeah, I absolutely love it. Anyways, yeah, so I'm done, literally done with everything. Now I'm just gonna lounge for a bit. I feel for my Sundays, the most active things that happen are really at night, so there's really not much to it. It's just me and resetting myself and my environment maybe, and yeah, that's all there really is to it. I just reset my environment and I reset my, you saw my bed, reset the kitchen, sometimes bookshelf, sometimes little things, but yeah, otherwise I just keep everything me, neutral. So I just came from shaping my eyebrows, and yeah, just you can clearly see the slickness in them. So yeah, that's the end of the day for it now. And then from now on I'm going to be okay. So now what I'm going to do is that we have everything set up. We're just about to literally watch a movie. We're watching the second Maze Runner trilogy, because we can do that. It's literally a Sunday, we can do whatever we want. So that's what I'm about to do right now. And then afterwards I'm gonna go because right now we have the potatoes on the stove, and we also have chicken gizzards on the stove because that's what we're having for dinner. So yeah, and frankly I'm not really even the one cooking, because my brother is helping me cook, so I just had to boil stuff, and then maybe I'll have to mash the potatoes and stuff, but it's the end of the story, really, if you think about it. So yeah, today I don't really have a lot to do. I don't have a lot of responsibilities because yeah, it's my day. It's a me day. It's a rest day for me. So yeah. Anyways, so I'm just gonna like show you guys reactions and stuff. Maybe like 30 minutes. 30 minutes isn't even a lot of time. Maybe like 10 probably of us watching it. And then I'm just gonna log off. And then the next thing you're gonna see is me at dinner.
So guys, this right here is my dinner. Yeah. Mashed potato. I tried to make it as creamy as possible.
Yep, and that's it, folks. We have officially come to the end of my vlog. I'm literally about to plan for the next week. And so yeah, with that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again maybe sometime next month or sometime in the next fortnight. I'm not really sure how I feel about vlogging or how I'm going to be vlogging from now on. So really just have to keep seeing, and I'll let you all know. Tell me what you really liked about the vlog, this weekend's vlog, and tell me what else you'd like to see, any new aspects of my days or maybe weeks you might want to understand or see. I'll try my very best to provide as much as I possibly can, as long as it doesn't go too deep into my personal life. But yeah, see y'all. Bye.